Hi, it's Mike with AskTractorMike.com. Well, we had a little mishap here. Had a storm blow through and take down a bunch of limbs, and we had one whale of a storm. I feel pretty fortunate. This so far is the only, well, now I'm looking out in the woods, I see a tree down. But this is the only limb I've seen that fell down that did some damage. And I want to talk about the easiest way to get something like this off today. And I'm going to use a tool that I highly recommend you have in your toolbox for this. But this is on the edge of my yard here, and this is a limb, and it's done some damage to my vinyl fence. I'm not a big vinyl fence fan. The guy before me put it in, but this limb came down from right up there, and it's over the fence. I don't need the firewood. I don't burn firewood. I just need it off the fence. And I'm going to show you the easiest way to get something like this gone. It's way too heavy for me to pick up. If I could, I would pick up that end and then push it over and drop it in the woods and just leave it there. And I've got a precarious limb right here that is still attached that if I do too much around it, it'll come down on me. So I don't really want to be there. And I could do a lot of chainsawing, cut a bunch of that up and cut it into chunks, but I don't want to do that. It's hot summer, and I cut the ends off early this morning with an electric chainsaw. But I've got an idea here, and I'll show you what I'm going to do. So here were the devices I was telling you about you need in your toolbox. And that is eyelet-to-eyelet straps. And I use these all the time. That one is 3 foot, and I use that more than I do the other one, and the other one is 6 foot. But for this project, I'll need both of them. And with the eyelets on both ends, you can wrap that around, pull the eyelet through the other eyelet, and then put the other end over your pallet fork and lift a lot of things. Like if you wanted to lift a rotary cutter onto a trailer, you could do that with these. You would wrap that one around the gearbox, which you'd need a short strap for that, and the longer strap could go clear back to the tail wheel, and put those around your 2 forks, and you can lift lots of implements on trailers and save having to try to load them with a tractor. And the reason I know about these, I was in the dealership world for 11 years, and the guys in the shop taught me they use those all the time. Every skid loader we had that we loaded equipment with, and every forklift had those in them. And man, we use those all the time. It's a handy thing to get. If you want to get exactly what I've got here, and again, I've got that one is a 3 foot and that one is a 6 foot. And go to my Amazon affiliate webpage, and you'll pay the same amount that I did for them, but I'll get a little credit, and that's much appreciated. But if you want to buy those straps, just like the brand and everything like what I've got here, go to my Amazon affiliate page, and we'll get you fixed up. But we're going to use both of those today on this limb that fell down. What we're going to do, and I apologize in advance for my appearance. My wife says I need to dress a little more professionally on my YouTube channel, and she's probably right. But today, I'm doing this nasty job, and I want to be wearing old clothes that I won't ruin, good clothes, and it's hot. So I'm wearing a button shirt with about half the buttons unbuttoned. Hope you forgive me. Now, I'm going to put, what I've done, you see here, is I've run this eyelet-to-eyelet strap around, and then I'm going to put the other end on my pallet fork, and that'll lift up the long end, and that'll cinch up when I raise it. The other end is a lot shorter distance. I'll get the camera over there where I can show you. We'll put the short strap on it. If you got any leak down in your loader bucket, be careful about doing this, because if this comes down any, I was going to take this fence down. Yeah, that's right on the fence. It's going to be a little tricky to get that wrapped around. Well, maybe not. It's around there. All right. I kind of show you what I got there, and you can see how this works. I've got that strap looped around and on the pallet fork, and this one looped around down here. And honestly, I probably need to move that one down a little bit. What you're trying to do is when you lift it, you're trying to get both sides to where it lifts it together at the same time so it's level. And I just wanted to get this off. I don't care if I, have to, I'd rather not have to chainsaw any of it, but I don't care if it comes out in one piece and I can get it over the fence and take it out in the woods and just dump it. That's great. That's what I want to do. But I'll show you what happens here. It's probably the best angle right here to watch it. We'll get a camera on a tripod and see if we can't get it out of there. Well, as you can tell, that didn't work exactly like I wanted it to because it's all on that one strap there. This strap is doing nothing. So, man, it's pretty balanced. It's pretty balanced there. If I could lift it with the one strap and get it over the fence, that would be a plan. I don't care whether there's not enough weight there to worry about whether it's one strap or two. I think I'm going to try to lift it up and pick it with that one strap. Now, when I pick it up, there's a good chance there's more weight on that end than there is on this end. So what will happen is this will, as I lift it up, this will come up and hit the bottom of the fork. But that should still enable me to get it high enough to fish it out of there, and that project is done. No chainsawing. Let's see if it works. The danger is, you can see my forks are kind of at a precarious angle. If that strap comes back, then that's going to fall on that fence right there. But I think I can drag it back and get it over there. We're going to try it, and we're going to try to film while doing it. It's going to be all kinds of fun. I'm going to let her down just a little. Slowly. And raise. Slowly. I'm trying to clear that fence over there. All right, here we go. Backwards slowly. We've gone to plan B. Carmen is driving the tractor. Say hello to the audience, Carmen.
Hello.
And we're going to try to have her back up while I lift up on this end, and it should clear.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. Low gear.
What's that?
Low gear.
It's in low. Ready?
Yep.
That's going okay?
Yep. stop right there. Let it down, let the whole motor down just a little. A little more. Okay. Okay, come on back straight. Come on back. And that's good, right there. Now slowly let your forks down.
Keep going?
Yep. Okay, whoa.
Huh?
Stop. Back up just another few feet. Let her on down. Now right about here, tilt your forks back. Okay, let her on down. Perfect.
Am I going all the way down?
All the way down. That's good right there. Okay, so we got this off, and the only chainsawing I did was with my electric chainsaw on the end. The rest of it we got all lifted off with the pallet forks and the strap. It did its job perfect. Did find out it was hooked into some limbs up there, and there's one hanging right there that's a little troublesome, but it'll come down at some point. And it looks like we only have damage to one rail of the fence, which we need to power wash pretty bad. I appreciate you watching my videos. I would be honored if you would subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can do that by clicking the mic face icon, and make sure you check the bell so you get notified when I post future videos. Here's a link to my website and the Tractor Fund Store with cool things for sale for the tractor owner. It helps support my channel. Here's another couple of videos you might want to watch. Thanks for watching. Thanks, Carmen.